Aries, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, most especially the people and relationships entering into your life this February. Really looking at the astrology here, this is an excellent time for you to get yourself out there and really seek connection with like-minded people, and really just finding relationships and friendships that inspire and elevate you, and otherwise just really help you realize and achieve your dreams. It's also a really great month to gain clarity, most especially with your mental health and spirituality. You have a very uncanny ability to see the underlying meanings and patterns in things, and even identify some of your own subconscious beliefs that may or may not be serving you. If you're excited for this month's reading, then definitely be sure to hit like, subscribe, and the bell notification so you can always stay up to date with what's in the cards for you. For those of you who are brand new to this channel, my name is Michael, and I utilize tarot and tropical astrology to intuit monthly forecasts for your zodiac sign. For those of you who are ready for a deep dive, you can book a personal reading or distance Reiki session with me using the link in the description of this video. You can also find links for all of my official social media accounts. I'm only able to put out these videos with all of your continued love and support, so thank you so much for supporting this channel, and I am so excited to see what we have in store for you this February. The first card coming out of the deck for you, Aries, is actually Justice, which is very interesting, especially in the past position, because it feels like there is this energy or message of cause and effect. Whatever it is that you've been working towards, whatever it is that you've been putting out into the universe is coming back to you. And this kind of feels like a karmic return, which actually makes a lot of sense, especially talking about the astrology, which we already sort of briefly covered in the intro here. We do have Pluto very freshly in the sign of Aquarius, where it's going to be for the next 20 years. And so February is really signaling a lot of the next era of your life, the themes and the kind of struggles, as well as the triumphs for you. So really paying attention to what is coming in this February is going to give you a really good snapshot of pretty much the next 20 years. So again, pay attention to the signs, really look at the patterns in your life. I do see that at the beginning of this month, we actually do have Mercury joining with Pluto in Aquarius. This could very well be some sort of communication or message coming in, something that is kind of a karmic return for you. I'm actually curious to see what we have. Interesting, the Three of Swords in reverse. Kind of an interesting message here, but it feels like someone who may have wronged you is, kind of getting justice served to them. If there's someone who may have betrayed you or abandoned you, it feels like there is something kind of full circle here. Not that I'm necessarily trying to cultivate that energy, but it's just interesting that this is out on the table. Tell me more about this Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Interesting. Three of Swords with the Moon. It feels like there's still some sort of psychic connection that you have. Many of you, this is actually with an ex or someone that you were once very involved with, you had a very intimate bond with. And it feels like I almost get the sense that someone may be looking you up online, maybe cyber stalking a little bit, kind of checking up on your social media and seeing what you're up to. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like there is this sense of jealousy. I don't know if you are in a new relationship, Aries, or if someone just thinks you're in a relationship, but I'm almost getting the sense of jealousy, but it's not even like that. It's like this person sees that you've moved on, and that's kind of hard for them. It's kind of a blow to their ego a little bit, because I really see the Three of Wands for you, and it feels like you have a lot of good things coming in, whether you see that right now or not. Very often people will sense that. You'll get people coming from the past or just kind of feeling their energy, because on a very subconscious, energetic level, people sense those tides. They sense when something is receding and there's a wave that is about to come in, and I'm really getting that sense for you, Aries. There is something very profound entering into your life. What is this Three of Wands? And again, very appropriate with the Justice card here. Because very often the Three of Wands, it's the image or the message of your ships coming in after you set something out for trade. What it is that you've put out is finally coming back to you. So again, that is a message which is very interesting. I'm kind of looking at the new moon in Aquarius on February 9th. This could be a really good time to manifest something, or perhaps there is something that you have been manifesting finally entering into your life. Some sort of new beginning here. Let's actually clarify. Why is the Three of Wands here? Show us clearly, please. Three of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I already said it, Aries. Like, there is a big shift that is happening. Luck is definitely on your side. There is like a life-changing pivot that a lot of you are going to be experiencing this month. And frankly, you can't even control it. That's actually what I'm kind of getting here, which is sort of weird for me because very often as a reader, I really strive to give people something practical and to really empower you. But what I'm actually getting is like, you can't actually control this like twist of fate. There's almost larger forces at work that are conspiring in your favor, which is really interesting. And I'm going to be honest, Aries, I feel like a lot of you have been in a really emotional place. There's been a lot of struggle. Maybe you've even been struggling systemically in some way. Maybe there's a bureaucracy at work. Maybe you are literally struggling with some sort of legal situation or some sort of like form of government. Not for all of you, but it's possible. It really just feels like you've been fighting for a while, and it's felt like very uphill. There's been some painful emotions, and maybe just now you are starting to get over something. You're starting to get yourself unstuck. And I really feel like when you least expect it, there is this profound shift, and it kind of makes sense for me. I would love to see more what this is about, but honestly, it's almost like I don't even know what to tell you. Like, you can't force this to come in. It's already coming in. There's like this snowball that's been building, and it feels like you are being karmically rewarded in some way. That's really just the best way that I can word this. What do we have for Aries? We have the Sun of Swords. Interesting. This is actually coming up in reverse. Why is the Sun of Swords here? Some of you may be dealing with a trickster or Gemini energy. Tell me about this Sun of Swords in reverse. This is actually coming in as a challenge. Interesting. There's someone who might be trying to throw shade in your direction. Someone might have very pointed things to say about you. And it's kind of a cliche, but it says more about them. And it's really important that you don't give your energy to people like this or in these interactions, because it's very important that you kind of walk away. You know, the Five of Swords, it's almost like the more you're trying to engage with a specific individual, this Knight of Swords, someone who's really just trying to prove themselves all the time and kind of acts like a know-it-all, you really need to just recognize that there's no winning with this person, and that's how you win. So if you're dealing with an air sign, or maybe a Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune, we do also have Libra energy here as well. But I really just get the sense of like picking and choosing your battles, especially if there's someone from the past who's just like coming in and saying really ugly things to you or about you. Maybe there's some sort of gossip. I feel like something really significant is happening, and frankly, it feels like this person feels left behind, which is kind of interesting because I'm getting the sense that someone abandoned you, Aries. Someone betrayed you, and now they're kind of getting their karma. We have Judgment. Wow. Big energy, big callings. What is Judgment here? There are some really important decisions that you are making. And I feel like there's just a lot of healing that is happening for you this month. We do have the North Node forming a conjunction or joining Chiron, the asteroid, the wounded healer, in your sign, in Aries. That's happening on the 19th. And you're really going to be feeling that throughout most of this month, but there's a lot of healing that is happening. And you're healing your sense of worth and who you are and just accepting yourself. And part of that is you not tolerating other people's bullshit, other people's slander. Don't let people bring you down. Even if this is like words from the distant past, maybe there's just something that is kind of being stirred up right now, and that's for the sake of your healing. Because ultimately, there's a very psychological and deep energy here. It's not really about this person, it's what this person represents to you, who they represent from your childhood, what patterns they are kind of reincarnating in your life. Because I'm really getting the sense that there are major patterns that are shifting. What is this Judgment card about? I keep getting like this big energy that's like honestly hard to even quantify. Ace of Swords. There is some really significant news coming in. What is this news about? Interesting. Ace of Swords with the Ace of Wands. There's something very exciting, very passionate. Again, I'm kind of getting this energy that there may be a little conflict or like some people may be getting defensive around you. But I feel like there is some sort of opportunity that you've been manifesting for a very long time. That could be a relationship, but I'm really going to be honest. It feels like there's just some big move. Like all of the areas in your life are just starting to work together. It's all coming together, Aries. That's really what I'm getting. What else do we have? We have the Empress. Wow. Yeah, you are ready to receive. Again, this is about knowing your worth. There is an abundance of love that is coming in, and that's ruffling some feathers. Sometimes when you get attention from other people, people from the past just come through the woodwork. It's like they smell it. It's like they know. I really just feel like there's a slimy person for some of you. I'm just being honest. So don't be surprised if there's some unsavory person from the past. I really wouldn't trust this person because it feels like they might try to sweet talk you at first and then they kind of come in with a stinger or they kind of make a jab at you. And it's just not welcome. It's more about them than you. There is something here where it's like you are becoming very abundant. And it's actually really funny because we do have Mars in Aquarius forming a square with Jupiter in Taurus, which for you is literally about like a person, a friend, or someone in your life almost jealous of your abundance or jealous of the things that you are manifesting. Very interesting. Tell me more about this Empress. I feel like some of you have some sort of creative opportunity or like some sort of opportunity to realize your dream or to work towards your passions. We have the Magician. Yeah, there's a big manifestation that's coming in. And it's almost like what I really get, Aries, and what I'm really hearing and feeling is like it's all been worth it. You're going to see now why things had to be the way they've been. There's almost an appreciation for the lessons that have happened. It feels like it's been hard, and that might be a long-term thing. You might not even be seeing that this month in February, but I'm really feeling like there is a major, major turning point. You are overcoming some form of sabotage or some form of addiction or attachment with the Devil in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. You might have been your own worst enemy in some way. And it's almost like whatever people have said to you was really just triggering your own insecurities, your own self-limiting beliefs. But there is something that you are releasing. You are manifesting something. And it's like when you least expect it. I know I keep saying the same things, but sometimes that's just how these messages come. They're very circular. And the whole energy here is something is full circle for you. And the tables have turned. Let me tell you, your hard work is paying off with the Seven of Pentacles. I honestly don't even feel like there's that much for you to do, Aries. It's like, just do you, and good things are following. It's already coming in. And I feel like for a lot of you, maybe there is kind of this thinking about the future, what it is you want to invest in, what it is that you want to work towards, because I feel like there's a lot of opportunities. And I feel like you're being very procedural at the same time. You're being very logical with something that is shifting with this new cycle. Maybe some of you are also changing a pattern of rushing into things. Because there's a difference between being reactive and reacting to fear versus following your intuition. It's actually something a lot of people struggle with. Especially if there's like some sort of fearful thing or like, I don't know, insecurity. There is something major changing. What is this? Can I please know? Can you please tell me in the comments down below, what is it that you're manifesting? Because it seems massive. You have Judgment, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have Empress, you have the Magician. Like, you can't make this up. These cards are crazy. All of these cards together are crazy. And with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, it's happening quickly and it's happening out of nowhere. It's not slow, it's not gradual. It is kind of like the culmination of something that's been building for a while, but it's like, it's so been on the back burner for you, Aries, and all of a sudden, it's here. The thing that you've been manifesting, the thing that you've been hoping for is here. Wow. Please let me know in the comments down below what is going on, because it feels really, really exciting. Really called in this energy. Please claim this reading. Please claim this energy. Oh my gosh. Six of Wands. You are having your moment of victory, your moment of triumph. You have overcome a lot, Aries. And maybe that's just the gift this month, you know? You are being recognized in some way. I feel like you're being recognized for your talents. Some of you could also be recognized for your creativity. I'm really getting like kind of an artistic sort of thing, like a lucky break, you know, like there's a big lucky break for you, whatever that means for you. But I feel like a lot of people I'm connecting with right now have some sort of creative profession or some sort of purpose that is creative or artistic. And I'm really getting the sense of recognition. And there may even be kind of a rival. That's actually who this person could be. It might not even be an ex. It might be someone who you once worked with, someone who you thought was a friend but ended up being a rival or feeling insecure around you. And it's like you're getting an opportunity and they're not. I'm actually getting a very specific message. It's not going to be for all of you, but there is someone, for some of you, there was a person you were romantically involved with who you really looked up to. I really get the sense that this person was older or just more established in your life, and you felt so lucky to have this connection, and then when you lost them, it felt like a really big blow. And it's like right now you are surpassing that person. And again, this is only going to be for some of you. This is general reading, but that is a message that just came through very clearly. So definitely let us know in the comments down below if that's you, because I feel like you have surpassed someone in some way, and they have some feelings about it. It might even be like maybe there was some sort of creative agent or someone you were working with who turned you down, and you are going to be very successful and they are going to be sorry for it. Six of Cups. There's a lot of healing. I actually got this sideways. So it feels like some of you are releasing things from the past. You're healing things from the past. It's just going to kind of be like what's important for you and really reconnecting with the things that matter. That's also a really important energy. I kind of feel like that's it for the tarot. I do want to pull some oracle cards for you. I actually want to pull some moonology cards. I wonder if that's going to give us like a sense of what this is all really about. I feel like I'm starting to get more details here. I think for each of you it's just different, but It feels like it's your lucky break. This is your time to shine. What do we have for Aries? Wow, full moon in Aquarius. That Aquarian energy, showing the world the real you. There is a lot of recognition here. Maybe you are getting a lot of followers on social media or being recognized in a very public way. I feel like this is all about just you embracing and accepting yourself. We talked about that too. And really saying yes to change, because Aquarius energy is kind of this wild card energy, and we are in Aquarius season, so it is very, very ripe for you. What do we have for Aries? I'm also just realizing we have the full moon in Virgo on the 24th. Yeah, the 24th. And this could really be a time where it's like your hard work is paying off. There's something that is ready for harvest for you. So whatever it is that you've been very disciplined towards, or whatever it is that you've been kind of working on behind the scenes, it feels like something is kind of coming to fruition for you there. What else do we have for Aries? Show us clearly, please. Full moon eclipse conclusions are within reach. You are closing out some really big cycles, and I'm getting a sense of closure, actually, which is kind of interesting. And we do actually have an eclipse in April in your season. So that could also be a really significant time period as well. I'm thinking specifically, I think it's March when the lunar eclipse is. Definitely look that up. Or actually, I have my notes right in front of me. Yeah, it's the end of March. March 25th, we have the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra. That could be some sort of important window as time as well. There could be something that you are becoming aware of this month that's kind of shifting there for you. And I feel like that could be ending some sort of karmic relationship. And the new moon eclipse, expect powerful change. We know. That's what this whole reading has been about. There is a brand new cycle. There is the new moon solar eclipse in your sign on April 8th. It is actually going to be visible for a lot of the US. And this is a really important new chapter for you. And there is something now that is kind of portending to this period of time. So again, really pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, because it feels like things are starting to happen very, very quickly. Any other messages? Anything else for Aries? Full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast, and it's just serving justice. The very first card that we pulled here. There is this scale, there is this balance. You are going to have your cake and eat it too, is what I'm really getting. And you are coming into relationships that are symbiotic and healthy and balanced. There's a lot of reciprocity, and that's just something overall that is coming in for you this year, is kind of a larger message I am getting. I think a lot of beautiful energy here. Again, let me know what is shifting for you this month. What is this thing you've been manifesting? Keep calling it in. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. What is the animal energy for Aries? I'm going to pull one more card for you here. Geez, cutting it close on the time. What is the animal energy for Aries to embody? We have the wolf. Interesting. This often does speak about that conflict of being the lone wolf versus being connected to your pack, being connected to your people. I don't know why I can't speak. But I often feel like the wolf is about connecting with your cause, connecting with the thing that isn't just about you. And that's also very connected as well. Maybe some of you are working on some sort of project that's like humanitarian in nature, but I feel like there's also this sort of creative bent to it. Please tell me if I'm not crazy. But I really feel like there's something about you connecting with people. And again, this is just the 11th house Aquarian energy for you. Really connect with your pack. Connect with the people who understand you, and also understand that not everyone is going to get you. And it feels like your hard work, the work that you've put towards others, is now helping you. It's coming back to you. Maybe someone that you helped is now returning the favor. That could also be something with that full moon in Libra card that came out just a moment ago. Whoa, I don't know why I didn't realize this. The full moon in Libra is the full moon lunar eclipse that is happening in March. Pay attention to March. There's something really important. In your season, your birthday is going to be really important. Let's just put it that way. It's going to be a great birthday. But yeah, I love the wolf. I love this energy for you. It feels very powerful. Any other messages? Any other energies? The otter, a very playful and exciting energy, just enjoying life, living it up, letting yourself flow by just being positive and focusing on things that make you feel good. Give yourself permission to feel good, Aries. I feel like sometimes you just need someone to tell you, you deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel happy and positive and carefree. That is an energy to call in. And that is an energy that is going to make you very attractive to more and more beautiful things. And that is where I'm going to leave this off, Aries. I do hope that this was helpful. Definitely be sure to hit like and subscribe if this resonated, especially since you've made it this far into the video. You can find links in the description for personal readings and distance Reiki sessions, as well as all of my other social media accounts. Again, you can check out the playlist maybe for your moon or rising sign. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a very happy and blessed February.